What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Align Gonzalez here, and today I want to share my basic strategy for maintaining a caloric surplus and ensuring that I'm continuously putting on size without getting fat in the process. All right, last night I was out with a buddy of mine. We were watching the fights, and he was going over what he does to ensure that he is in a deficit and losing weight. And the strategy he was taking wasn't allowing him to really get a clear understanding of whether or not he was eating too little, too much, just enough, and so on and so forth. All right, so I got the idea to make this video because I know a lot of you want to be in a caloric surplus, but you're not really sure if you're in one or how much you need to eat in order to be in one. All right, so assuming you're already calculating your nutrition, what I would encourage you to do, and this is what I do, is every single day, under the same circumstances, take your weight. Now, let me just say that your goal should never be a specific number on the scale. This is just going to be an indication that you are in a surplus, at maintenance, or in a deficit. All right? So, for example, every morning I wake up, I use the restroom, and I step on the scale and I write down the weight. Okay? If I miss stepping on the scale and I go and eat something, then I won't go back and weigh myself because it's not going to be accurate. So always under the same circumstances. So maybe in your boxers on an empty stomach every morning, for example. All right? So you do that for the whole week while consuming the macronutrients that you have calculated for yourself or that your coach has calculated for you, right? And at the end of the week, you take an average of all your weigh-ins for that week, okay? Now you do this again with the same calories, and then for the second week, you'll again get an average weigh-in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to compare these two average weigh-ins. All right, so if the new average weigh-in is, say for example, a quarter of a pound heavier than last week's, then you, my friend, are in a surplus, and you can continue to stay on those calories, continue to weigh yourself every day, get that average weigh-in, and calculate again. Now, for example, let's say the following week, your average weight does not increase at all. Stays exactly the same. Then all I would encourage you to do is slightly increase your carb intake and then run those new numbers again for another week while still weighing yourself every day. Get that average and you should again be in a caloric surplus. Continue to run those same numbers until you plateau again. And once you do, take those steps of increasing the carbs slightly again and running those numbers. All right, so what that's going to do, again, is ensure that you are in a constant or consistent caloric surplus. You have enough nutrients in your body to continue to put on muscle mass. All right, so the problem with just weighing yourself randomly, say for example, I weigh myself today and I weigh 150 pounds. And then next Monday I weigh myself and I'm 149 pounds. I'm going to assume that I'm losing weight. But that may not be the case, right? Because there's so many things that can kind of manipulate how much you weigh that day. So what you really want to do is focus on that average weigh-in. As long as that average weigh-in is going up slowly over time, then you are in a surplus and you are going to be able to build muscle. And the same thing goes for fat loss. You want that average weigh-in to slowly go down over time to ensure you're in a deficit. All right? I know it was a lot I threw at you, but it's very basic stuff. If you have any questions regarding what I just said, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. If you don't know what your macronutrient intake should be, where to start, or you're looking for a full program for building muscle, then download my Mass in a Flash guide. It's totally free. I'll put the link down below. Go there, put your name and your email address, and you'll get instant access to that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.